You're watching the Chazy Junior, I think, Junior Varsity, I was going to say, but it's modified. You're watching Chazy Modified Girls getting prepared for a basketball game. Steve Chilton was giving me a holler over there. Hi, Steve. Steve's done talking. We'll get back to the Chazy Modified. I'll give you the lineup. The coach is Beth Sherman. Number 20 for Chazy is Melissa Pupor. Number 34, Lisa Barkholm. Number 22, Lori Clark. Number 30, Sarah Landry. Number 10, Tammy Roberts. Number 24, Julie LaPointe. Number 4, Karen Davis. Number 14, Margaret Sherman. Number 12, Marta Baxter.
We'll be taking on the Chazy Eagles. Now for the Wildcats. Number 23, Laura Naylor.
There's the opening lineup.
And for the starters, number 11, Cindy Reddy. Number 43, Charlene Sato.
The Schroon Lake Wildcats have only 6 players here.
Number 44, Dana Brennan. And number 14, Paula Begley. And now for the Eagles. Number 10, Tammy Roberts. Number 12, Marta Baxter. Number 24, Julie LaPointe. Number 34, Lisa Barkholm. Now the starters. Number 4, Karen Davis. Number 22, Lori Clark. Number 14, Margaret Sherman. Number 30, Sarah Landry. Number 20, Melissa Pupor. Number 5, Eagles, Mrs. Sherman.
Looks like referee Steve Chilton is all alone at the moment. If any of you viewers have a whistle, there's still time to get down here and help referee this ball game. Like action is about to begin. Margaret Sherman will be jumping center. I see number 20, Melissa Pupor. Number 4, Karen Davis. Number 30, Sarah Landry. And I can't see her face. I believe it's number 22, Lori Clark. Yes, it is. And the Wildcats get the opening tip. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Chazy. Pupor will give it to Davis. Looks like we have a foul. First foul of the game comes at the 5:20 mark. Ball will go out of bounds to Chazy. A lot of people come over to me and say hello while I'm taping, and I have to nod and not verbally respond. Shot from the corner. That was Pupor. Shot was no good. Rebound controlled by the Wildcats. Game was played February 6th, Thursday evening, with the temperatures supposedly on their way to minus 15 degrees. Sherman has the ball. Pass off in the corner. Shot by Pupor is no good. Rebound by Sherman, no good. This is it off to Clark. Clark's shot is up, no good. So Chazy gets their three shots for a quarter. They use their quarter's worth. And now a steal here by Pupor. A backhanded layup, no good. Tried to go underneath the basket and hook it, and she missed. So Clark will be jumping for Chazy. Tap gets away. Sarah Landry unable to grab that one. Modified is 7th, 8th, and 9th grade players. I believe Chazy has only 8th and 9th grade players. I was told they had a 7th grade team that competed in the league. I didn't hear about them until their final game, and I was scheduled to tape at Northeastern that night. If anybody has a team in the Chazy, Champlain, Moores, Rouse's Point area, send me a schedule. The only league that has consistently sent me schedules has been the Lake Champlain Slow Pitch League. Ahead to Pupor. Melissa Pupor's shot is in, and we have a break in the shutout here as Chazy takes a 2-0 lead, and we cross the 4-minute mark in the ball game. Sherman's going to be involved in a jump ball. Head to Pupor. Pupor on the drive. Holds it up, gives it up to Clark. Clark, nice pass to Sherman. Nice pass. Shot was missed. Looks like Pupor with the rebound. No good. Rebound comes off to Sherman, and Clark was in the twilight zone. .325 to go in the first quarter, and there she goes, Pupor with another steal. Drives, dishes it off to Landry. Landry shot is no good. We have a whistle, 3-second violation. And the Schroon Lake Wildcats have a timeout. .3:15 remaining in the first quarter. I noticed no lineup changes for Chazy. The Schroon Lake coach combs his hair the same way I do, with a wide part in the middle. Pass underneath, broken up by Sherman, but picked up again by the Wildcats. The Wildcats in red, of course. Chazy in white. Pupor, she puts that one in. Now 4-0 at the 2:59 mark in the first period. Long pass up ahead. Rebound by Clark. Looks like Cooper is playing sucker ball down here, staying down for the breaks. Clark with the rebound, no good. Sherman fighting for the rebound. Sherman with the ball. Pass over to Pupor. Pupor shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot by Sherman is no good. Rebound comes down. Controlled by Schroon Lake. And this is Schroon Lake. For all you people who watch me and listen to me call Crown Point Schroon Lake for the better part of a ball game. I have a whistle. A foul on number 44, Red. It's a foul on the dribble, so it will not be a shooting foul. And Pupor will inbound the ball. Gives it up to Laurie Clark. Laurie Clark gives it back to Melissa Pupor. Pupor over to Davis. Davis, Pupor shot, no good. Rebound by Landry. Landry shot is no good. Clark with the ball. Gives it over to the side to Davis. Davis gets it out to Pupor. Over to Sherman. Sherman drives, puts it up off the glass. No good. There was a foul on the play. .102 remaining. Shot by Sherman off the rim. The Schroon Lake coach pacing nervously on the sidelines. I can see why he's pacing. There's nobody on the bench to talk to. Sherman's shot is in. That make it 5-0 with 1:01 remaining in the first quarter. Chazy in a man-to-man defense. A long pass. Goes out of bounds and it'll go to Chazy. Pupor at the point over to Davis. Sherman puts it up. No good. Rebound controlled by Schroon Lake. 27 seconds on the clock. Shot no good. 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The ball will go to Schroon Lake. Hit the back part of the backboard. They can hit the side of the backboard, but not the back part. The back part is considered out of bounds. 5 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Chazy can get a shot off. Pupor looking for somebody down court to throw to. Gives it to Davis. Davis tied up. Gets it through, but I don't think she'll get a shot off. Out of bounds at the buzzer. So Chazy's shutout is intact after the first quarter, a 5-0 lead. Kind of a baseball score thus far. We'll see if action will pick up hopefully in the remaining 3 quarters. While we're waiting for the second quarter to begin, I'll run through the Chazy lineup again. Coach Sherman's team includes Melissa Pupor, number 20, Lisa Barcombe, number 34, Lori Clark, number 22, Sarah Landry, number 30, Tammy Roberts, number 10, Julie LaPointe, number 24, Karen Davis, number 4, Margaret Sherman, number 14, and Marta Baxter, number 12. Not exactly a capacity crowd here yet. This is typical of the crowds that we see at Northeastern and at Chazy for girls sports. Somehow the interest just isn't there. Don't know why. Second quarter is about to begin. I see a number of changes. I see number 10 out there. That's Tammy Roberts. I see number 34. That's Lisa Barcombe. And I see number 24, Julie LaPointe. Tap controlled by Sherman over to Pupor. Pupor underneath, and it's taken away. Roberts gives it to Pupor. Pay no attention to those numbers. I have no idea what they meant. Pupor shot off the front of the rim, rebounded by Schroon Lake. And with 5 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter, there's still no score for Schroon Lake. Rebound by Sherman with a pass ahead. Melissa Pupor is there. She puts it in. That makes it 7-0. Pupor, kind of a one-girl press out there. There's a Tammy Roberts with a steal and a basket. Basket by number 10, Tammy Roberts. Pupor almost had a steal. She's all alone out front, and she seems to be giving these Wildcats a problem. Foul, I believe, is on Lisa Barcombe. That was no good by Pupor. 9-0 is our score. There's 4 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Red ball, says referee Steve Chilton. Still nothing. Might be a 3 seconds there somewhere. Ball picked up by the Wildcats. Controlled finally by Sherman. Margaret Sherman drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. Not sure if that was a traveling or a stepping over the line violation. Results are the same, so it doesn't really matter. Pupor looking for somebody to throw it to. 5-second violation. They waited just a shade too long. So the ball goes over to Schroon Lake. Shot from the side is in, and we have a 9-2 ball game. And the Wildcats get on the scoreboard. Ball goes to the Wildcats. Cooper almost with a steal, and we're going to should have a travel. No, we don't, but it's picked up here. Now we call a travel. That was picked up by LaPointe. She got it ahead to Roberts, and we have traveling called. And it's going to be Schroon Lake's ball. Roberts fighting for the rebound. A jump ball controlled by the Wildcats. Picked up by Roberts, but she walks with it. Stolen by Pupor. Here's a layup, and it's in there. That'll make it 11-2. Chazy in double figures with 2 minutes and 51 seconds. They appear to stop the clock after a basket. I don't know why, if that's a league rule or just something the scorekeeper decided to do. There's another basket, and as you can see, the clock has stopped again, 13-2. Don't know why that clock is being stopped after every basket. But if I think of it, I will check at halftime and find out what is going on. Because now and then I like to know what's going on. Comes in handy when you're sitting here talking to people. 2 shots for the Wildcats. 2:30 on the clock. 13-2 is our score. The first one is up, and she missed everything except the bottom of the backboard. See if she can duplicate it. Her shot is up and in. So we have a 13-3 ball game. Roberts with the ball. Over to Pupor. Over to Barcombe. Barcombe out to Sherman. Sherman shot from the side, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it up off the glass, no good. And we have a foul. Foul is on Sherman. .210 to go in the first half. Stolen away by Sherman. Pass underneath to the side. Pupor. Shot is in. 15-3. And number 12, Marta Baxter, reports in. We'll have to focus in on Marta because she wasn't here the last time, and this is the first time we've seen her in this ball game. Old dribbling off the foot trick. It's a maneuver I used many, many times during my playing days. 15-3 is our score, minute 52. Pupor from the side, shot is up, no good. Foul on Tammy Roberts. She looks embarrassed by the whole thing. Because what will I tell my folks? (15-3) a minute 46 in the first half. Schroon Lake at the foul line for a 1-and-1. Bank shot is in. Shoots another one. She doesn't know what's going on, but she's having a heck of a good time out there. 15-4. Minute 45 now. Looks like a second ran off the clock. Ooh, Lisa Barcombe will jump. Well, it's a long pass that's going to go nowhere except out of bounds. Then we have a Chazy timeout. 1:29 remaining in the first half. 15-4 is the score. Tammy Roberts has the ball. Long pass over to Sherman. Cross-court pass is thrown away. Cross-court pass, very dangerous play most of the time. Very few instances where it's beneficial to use it. Looks like we have a foul. I believe it'll be on Sherman. .106 to go in the first half. Second one is no good. Taken out by Sherman, ahead to Pupor. Pupor almost ran past the ball and misses her layup. Sherman with a rebound. Shot from the corner by Davis, no good. Sherman shot, no good. And Tammy Roberts finally puts it in. 17-4 is the score. Roberts with the ball. Ahead to Pupor, taken away by the Wildcats. And the ball will go to the Eagles. Pupor gets it to Landry. Landry back to Pupor. Out front to Roberts. Roberts over to Sherman. Sherman to Davis. Davis back out to Roberts. 15 seconds. Landry puts it up. 9 seconds. 17-4 in the first half. 5 seconds on the clock. There will be no shot as the whistle blows. Actually, it's not a whistle, it's a horn. As the horn buzzes. So it's halftime. Chazy will go into the locker room at halftime with a 17-4 advantage. we're about to begin the second half. And I'll do what I did at the beginning of the first 2 quarters. I'll run through that Chazy lineup for us one more time. Coach Sherman's team includes number 20, Melissa Pupor, number 34, Lisa Barcombe, number 22, Lori Clark, number 30, Sarah Landry, number 10, Tammy Roberts, number 24, Julie Lapointe, number 4, Karen Davis, number 14, Margaret Sherman, and number 12, Marta Baxter. Now, Steve Chilton throws the ball up to start the game, second half, I should say. Pupor gets it over to Barcombe, and Barcombe throws it to the Wildcats. She knows that they're way behind, and she's trying to help them out. 17-4 is our score. Pass is just a little bit too high. Pupor coming down the court with the ball. Shot is off. Saved by Lori Clark. I'd given up on that, and she came out of nowhere and saved it. Shot over in the corner, no good. That's Barcombe. And we have the ball picked up here by Pupor. Good ball handler. Out to the point over to Landry. Landry shot from the side, no good. Schroon Lake with that zone defense getting all the rebounds. Hasn't done a heck of a lot of good here. Shot up, no good. They've waived the shot clock for this game. I checked with the referee, Steve Chilton. I also mentioned about the fact that the clock was stopping at the end of every basket, after every basket. And found out that that wasn't the way it was supposed to be. So there's no new rule change that I'm not aware of. It's just the timekeeper didn't quite understand. So that's been taken care of. Hopefully Melissa Pupor's shot is off the rim. Second one is off the rim. Rebound by Clark. Gets to the head to Barcombe. I received a left-handed compliment of sorts from varsity coach Judy Bayshore during the halftime. She said I had done a good job the last time, that they were surprised. Andy Landry giving his daughter a few pointers. Barcombe shot in there, nothing but net on that one. 17-4, exactly at the 4-minute mark. Pupor, good stealer, stealing a lot of balls this game. Good defensive ball player. Underneath looks like traveling. Traveling on 22, that's Lori Clark. Like a block on 12, Baxter Oh, looks like a foul, either on Baxter or Clark. I'm not sure which one is, either number 22 or 12. 3:04 remaining. 19-4 is our score. We're in the third quarter. Game played Thursday, February 6th. 19-6. 19-5, excuse me. They put it up there in such a hurry. I thought. There's 6, 19-6, 3. Well, the timekeeper is now starting the clock before the ball is inbounded after a foul shot. So, if you're watching, timekeeper, you better take some lessons. Keeping time is a tough thing. I know I've done it on a number of occasions, and a lot of things to think about. But after a foul shot, there's a steal. Barcombe's shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Schroon Lake. After a foul shot, the clock does not start until the ball is touched in bounds. So if it's a miss, when the ball is touched, and if it's a basket, it's when the ball is thrown in. One minute and 55 seconds. 19-6. We're in the third quarter. Melissa Pupor has the ball. I'm picking up my list of names. Sarah Landry bounces over to Baxter. Baxter back to Landry. Rebound comes to Clark. Bob Gravel moving over in camera shot. He's hiding in the corner. He wants to make sure that the camera can pick him up. Clark jumps, goes to Baxter. Baxter shot, no good, off the glass. .118 to go. And the varsity is going to go suit up. Taken away by Landry. Thrown ahead, but picked off by Schroon Lake. And we're going to have a jump ball. Lisa Barcombe will jump. Baxter with the ball. She gives it up to Clark. Ahead to Pupor. Pupor's layup is in. 21-6. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Pupor with a steal. Melissa Pupor gives it off to Barcombe. Shot no good. Save no. Foot was on the line. I don't know why Melissa Pupor on 3 players is able to steal that ball so often, but she does. No good. Rebound by Clark. Ahead to Barcombe. Barcombe on the drive. No good. Follow up by Clark, and she's called for traveling. .15 seconds in the third quarter. Clark to Barcombe. Barcombe to Baxter. That's the horn. We'll go to the final quarter with the score 21-6. then, of course, we'll do like we did before. We'll run through the lineup for you one final time. Number 20, Melissa Pupor. Number 34, Lisa Barcombe. Number 22, Lori Clark. Number 30, Sarah Landry. Number 10, Tammy Roberts. Number 24, Julie Lapointe. Number 4, Karen Davis. Number 14, Margaret Sherman. Number 12, Marta Baxter. And to start the fourth quarter is Pupor, Landry, Sherman, Clark, and Barcombe. And speaking of Barcombes, I don't see Jerry Barcombe here this evening. Last time I was here, Jerry was here, and I asked everyone to tell him that you didn't see him. So since he's not here tonight, if you see him, tell him that you saw him on TV again this week. Traveling. And if that's not too confusing, we'll start the fourth quarter here with 5:57 to go. 21-6, Landry inbounds to Pupor. 5:09, 23-6 is our score. We were temporarily unplugged. Somebody pulled our plug. Ball controlled by Schroon Lake. Looks like we're going to have a foul. Foul is on Lori Clark. Guilt written all over her. Almost taken away by Landry. Stolen by Clark, ahead to Pupor. Pupor's layup is no good. Followed by Clark. Lori Clark has been watching Melissa Pupor shoot those layups, so she followed her in and put it in. 25-6, 4:04 in the fourth quarter. Lori Clark fighting for the rebound. We have two substitutes. Number 10, Tammy Roberts. And the other one must be coming in for Clark because she's sitting on the sidelines. It's Lapointe waiting to come in for Clark as Barcombe's going to jump. Julie Lapointe comes in. Lisa Barcombe, no good, as Schroon Lake banks one in. 25-8, and now the question becomes, will Schroon Lake get into double figures? Place your bets. People sitting around at home. Gives you something to do while you're watching the ball game. (25-8) with 3:23 in the ball game. They play 6-minute quarters, so there's been 21 minutes of play thus far and 8 points scored. Oh, take that back. 25-10. And that question doesn't remain on the boards very long. Pass by Pupor over to Barcombe. Barcombe shot is in and out and back in. 27-10. Pupor. The one-man defense. A one-girl defense. 14, Sherman with the rebound. Gives it up to Roberts. Roberts passes over to Pupor. Pupor's shot no good. Controlled by Schroon Lake. Knocked away by Margaret Sherman. 2:05 remaining in the ball game. And Karen Davis comes in for Lisa Barcombe. Picked up by Davis. She has a layup. She went into the jump a little soon on that layup. (27-12) as Schroon Lake running wild here. Cooper stops, puts it up, no good. Rebound controlled by Schroon Lake. Looks like Roberts with the ball. Tammy Roberts dribbles right into a Schroon Lake player, and the Wildcats control. A bank shot, and it's now 27-14. In the past 2.5 minutes, Schroon Lake has scored 8 of their 14 points. 38 seconds, 27-14 is our score. Shot. Ball comes over here to Sherman. Sherman gives it out to Roberts. Back to Pupor. Over to Roberts. Shot from the side, blocked. Referee Steve Choten refereed the whole game all by himself. Rebound controlled by Roberts. Have a whistle. A carry. 9 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds remaining in the ball game. Roberts applying pressure. Stolen by Pupor. She has a layup and a basket. No good. Traveling. 1 second on the clock. The timekeeper let the clock run. I think we're going to have to see some timekeeping lessons here in Chazy. There's the final score. 27-14. Chazy Eagles defeat the Schroon Lake Wildcats. This game was played Thursday, February 6th.
I feel like I've been sold to your heart.